The rise of a charismatic leader, Juan Perón in Argentinian politics. Juan Domingo Perón, a name etched in the annals of Argentine history, rose to become a champion of the working class. Born in 1895, Perón's early life was marked by military service and a growing concern for social justice. His ascent to power began in the 1940s, a period of global unrest and economic uncertainty. As an army colonel, Perón witnessed the plight of Argentina's marginalized workers and sought to improve their living and working conditions. Perón's message of economic nationalism, social welfare and workers' rights resonated deeply with the people. He established himself as a powerful voice for the underprivileged, advocating for higher wages, better working conditions and social security benefits. His charisma and genuine concern for the poor earned him the unwavering loyalty of the working class, who saw him as their savior. In 1946, Perón's popularity propelled him to the presidency of Argentina. His victory marked the beginning of a new era in Argentine politics, characterized by social reform and a close bond between the leader and the working class. However, Perón's presidency was not without its challenges. It was also marked by controversy and an ongoing struggle for power. Perón's policies, while popular among the working class, alienated the traditional elite and conservative forces within Argentina. His nationalist economic policies, which included the nationalization of key industries, were seen as a threat by foreign powers and multinational corporations. The stage was set for an ideological clash, a battle between the old order and the new, with Perón caught in the middle. A legacy under siege, threats and plots against Juan Perón. Juan Perón's rise to power and unwavering commitment to social justice did not come without a price. From the outset, his presidency was marked by constant threats and attempts to undermine his rule. Conservative forces within Argentina, who felt threatened by his progressive policies, sought to remove him from power, viewing him as a threat to their traditional way of life. The first coup attempt against Perón took place in 1951, a testament to the deep divisions within Argentine society. The coup attempt, though unsuccessful, highlighted the fragility of Perón's grip on power and the lengths to which his enemies were willing to go to oust him. The threat to Perón's life and presidency came not only from within Argentina, but also from external forces. Foreign powers, wary of Perón's nationalist policies and his growing influence in the region, viewed him as a potential threat to their economic and geopolitical interests. The United States, in particular, viewed Perón's government with suspicion, fearing the spread of his populist ideas and his close ties to other leftist leaders in Latin America. The threats against Perón were not limited to military coups and political maneuvering. Rumors of assassination attempts against him circulated, casting a dark shadow over his presidency. Perón's enemies seemed relentless in their pursuit of his downfall, willing to use any means necessary to remove him from power. Weaponizing medicine, Perón's health as a political battleground. As the threats against Juan Perón intensified, his enemies began to realize the potential of exploiting his health for their political gain. Perón became a target, a point of vulnerability that could be exploited to weaken his grip on power and ultimately remove him from office. This marked a sinister turn in Argentine politics as medicine, once a tool for healing, was transformed into a weapon of political manipulation. Rumors of Perón's declining health began to circulate, fueled by his opponents who sought to sow seeds of doubt about his fitness to lead. These rumors, often exaggerated or entirely fabricated, were disseminated through various channels, including the press, which was largely controlled by conservative forces opposed to Perón's rule. Perón's health became a subject of intense public speculation, with his enemies seizing every opportunity to portray him as weak and unfit to govern. His occasional illnesses were amplified, presented as evidence of his inability to handle the demands of leadership. The constant barrage of negative publicity took a toll on Perón's image, casting a shadow of doubt over his ability to lead. The weaponization of Perón's health was a calculated strategy, aimed at eroding public confidence in his leadership and creating a climate conducive to his removal from power. It set a dangerous precedent in Argentine politics where the health of a leader, once considered a private matter, became a tool of political manipulation and a weapon in the arsenal of his enemies. Part 4, A Leader in Decline, Perón struggles with illness and suspicion. The relentless pressure of leadership, coupled with the constant attacks from his enemies, began to take a toll on Juan Perón's health. Stress, exhaustion, and the constant fear of assassination weakened his once robust constitution. Perón's physical decline, whether real or exaggerated, became a self-fulfilling prophecy, as the weight of his responsibilities and the constant threat to his life wore him down. Adding to Perón's woes were whispers of medical sabotage, rumors that his enemies were employing unconventional methods to undermine his health. Fueled by an atmosphere of fear and paranoia, these rumors, difficult to disprove, took root, especially given the lengths to which his opponents had gone to remove him from power. Perón's inner circle, once a source of strength and support, became riddled with suspicion. The fear of betrayal, of someone close to him manipulating his medical care for political gain, added another layer of stress to an already unbearable situation. Perón found himself increasingly isolated, surrounded by a dwindling number of trusted confidants. The charismatic leader who had inspired millions with his vision of a more just and equitable Argentina was now a shadow of his former self. His declining health, whether a result of natural causes, political pressures, or a combination of both, had a profound impact on his ability to govern, leaving him vulnerable to the machinations of his enemies. Part 5. Dr. Eduardo Aguilar, physician, confidant, or pawn in the game of power. As Juan Perón's health deteriorated, the role of his personal physician, Dr. Eduardo Aguilar, took on paramount importance. Aguilar, a trusted figure in Perón's inner circle, was privy to the leader's most sensitive medical information and entrusted with his care. However, Aguilar's role in Perón's life transcended the traditional doctor-patient relationship. He was a friend, an advisor, and perhaps even a pawn in the treacherous game of Argentine politics. Aguilar's loyalty to Perón was unquestioned. He was a staunch supporter of the Peronist movement and a firm believer in his leader's vision for Argentina. Yet his proximity to power, his access to Perón's most sensitive medical information, and his influence over the leader's health made him a target of suspicion and intrigue. Rumors swirled about Aguilar's true allegiances, with some whispering that he was secretly working with Perón's enemies, manipulating his medical care for political gain. Others suggested that Aguilar, though loyal, was being manipulated by more powerful figures, forced to act against Perón's best interests under duress. The truth of Aguilar's role in Perón's life remains shrouded in mystery, a subject of much speculation and debate among historians and political analysts. Was he a devoted physician caught in a web of political intrigue, or did he play a more active role in Perón's downfall? The answer, like many aspects of Perón's life and death, remains elusive.